The Surrey Fire and Rescue Service Ray Park Training Centre is located in Reigate in Surrey on the edge of the North Downs. The fire service has used this site since 1947 and is now well established as an international training centre of excellence. The current facilities were refurbished in 1987 and now offer modern training facilities for not only recruit firefighting training, which this film shows, but also industrial fire safety training. The accommodation blocks are modern and comfortably furnished, giving the students their first full insight into the world of modern-day firefighting techniques. The site is well laid out, so the transition from classroom theory to fireground practical training is speedily carried out. We're going to follow a group of recruits through some of their initial training modules, culminating with their passing out parade. On their first day, they make the all-important trip to the service stores. Here they're equipped with their full complement of uniform, both for firefighting and fire station use. The modern-day firefighting uniform is made from fire-resistant, non-flammable materials and offers the wearer the very best protection from heat, cold and water. Firefighting kit must fit correctly, as the firefighter must be able to move freely when climbing ladders or rolling hose.
And then stretch out, you'll be climbing ladders.
Right, that's fine, sir.
Yep, reach right up, so it's not pinching anywhere.
No,
You've got
sir.
room to move in that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Everything issued and signed for, the recruit is now off to unpack in the accommodation block.
Okay, Scott. Thanks, sir. You know where you've got to go now, down this lip.
To be able to wear with pride the British Fire Service cap badge, every recruit must undergo 14 weeks of basic training, involving many hours in the classroom learning the theory of firefighting. The subjects covered include hydraulics, electricity, building construction, chemistry and fire service legislation.
Section 10. I was just not no.
Experienced junior officers make up the instructional staff, all having their own specialist fields.
Every little thing that is wrong, like
The recruits are assessed regularly during their course and must meet the required standard throughout. The centre is equipped with many visual aids. This one is a fire pump which has been sectioned to allow the inner workings to be seen and for the theory to be understood. The fire service is a disciplined organisation and the recruits soon learn the intricacies of foot drill. Moving around in an organised manner as a group is an essential part of the team-building attitude, which is so vital in the service. Within a few short weeks, they look as professional at marching as the armed services. Every Friday morning, the senior instructor closely inspects the squads.
Got no shoes, please, Mr. Carr? Sir.
Standards are high and are expected to be maintained throughout the course.
Need a haircut there, Mr. Winborn.
Yes, sir.
Got fluff all over your trousers, Mr. Winborn, and all over your cap.
Yes, sir.
Same with you,
This
Mr.
is all
Hayes.
part of the ongoing assessment process, which will turn a civilian off the street into a professional firefighter.
Higgs, pay attention to your haircut.
Yes, sir.
The classroom theory is now put to practice. Here a recruit is practicing one method of getting from a ladder into a window opening. There is also a correct way of getting off a ladder as well.
3, 2, 1, step off.
These harnesses are used for practicing carrying a person down from an upper floor.
Are you carrying him?
Crews are paired up, and then it's over your shoulder with the body and onto the ladder, 3 floors up. This is perhaps the most spectacular method of rescue and demands a great degree of skill and strength, balancing the body whilst ascending the ladder.
3, 2, 1, step off.
Good. 2 paces straight back. Stay stood up.
Every recruit will carry and in turn be carried. No one can help you here. You're on your own. It's all down to you.
Hold! Step in! Hold! Step in! 3, 2, 1, step off. Carry out complete, sir. Whoa! Step in!
The harness is attached to a safety line. If a body is dropped, the line is attached to a brake which will actuate immediately, leaving the body suspended from the safety line rather than making a potentially fatal trip to the ground.
3, 2, 1, step off. Hold! Step in! Hold! Step in! 3, 2, 1, step off.
Once off the ladder, the body has to be laid on the ground properly so that first aid can commence immediately, which may well save a person's life.
Higgs, gather it up, tuck it round the corner.
Hold up. Heel out building. Well done.
The recruits soon learn how to handle the fire service ladders proficiently.
Suppose. Ladders and vertical.
We're going to go across into the
The instructors strictly monitor all drills, correcting any errors along the way. They're heavy, and if not handled correctly, accidents can happen, which of course must be avoided. We now see the recruits undergoing a physical training session. It's worth noting that in 1861 the then commander of the London Fire Brigade, Sir Eyre Massey Shaw, wrote, "A fireman, to be successful, must enter buildings. He must get in below, above, on every side, through panels of doors, through windows, through skylights, through holes cut by himself in gates, walls, and the roof. He must know how to reach the attic from the basement by ladders placed on half-burned stairs, and to the basement from the attic by a rope made fast on a chimney. His whole success depends on his getting in and remaining there, and he must always carry his equipment, as without them he is no use." These principles still apply in the fire service today. You can see here that physical fitness is very important. It not only ensures the well-being of the individual, but also encourages the competitive element and team spirit. This circuit training is set up by the centre's physical training instructors, and everyone is closely monitored throughout the sessions by the instructional staff. Agility, flexibility, balance and coordination are very important attributes of a firefighter. After a brief rest, they're sent round again. This time in teams, but with the aim of taking some equipment with them. They think it's all over, but no, the final task is to take a telegraph pole round the course. This exercise encourages the team to work together and also identifies the initiative shown by each individual. There's always relief when the task is completed. The course includes some off-site training. Here we see the recruits undergoing a water relay exercise. This simulates a remote fire situation some distance from their appliances and a mains water supply. The portable pumps, hose and other equipment have to be carried to the fireground. In this case, a riverside location accessed only by going down a steep embankment.
Okay, that's good. They just play it out.
The base pump is soon lowered down to the riverside along with its equipment. Meanwhile, the other crew members have taken the other pump to its intermediate point along the route and are now joining up the pumps with hose. The recruits will eventually serve in county fire brigades and will frequently become engaged in fighting heathland, forest and field fires. Carrying hose over a long distance is very arduous and requires a great deal of stamina. Over 50 lengths of hose are used in this exercise. Once carried to the approximate locations, the hose is run out and coupled together. With water now being supplied from the base pump, the intermediate one is started to add its pressure to the supply. As usual, the instructors are close at hand, evaluating the students' actions. After many lengths of hose have been laid and water supplied to the fire scene, the instructors go to check on the crews. Meanwhile, the refreshments are brought on for everyone to have a well-earned cuppa. With the daylight fading, everything now has to be made up and returned to the vehicles over half a mile away. Fire is the enemy of the firefighter, so the more the recruits learn how to deal with it, the better. They undergo a series of hot fire training in the firehouse facility. Here they are being briefed by the instructional staff on how they're going to tackle it. The training fire has been cooking up for some time, so into action they go. The students have already trained with breathing apparatus, and the purpose of this exercise is to enter and rescue some trapped people. Backdraft procedures are followed, and the first crews make an entry. It is very hot and smoky. Water supplies are arranged and the next team to go in is prepared. The second crew enters. A third team stands by the entry control as backup. The first team reappears, the low air pressure whistles sounding. The team leader briefs the entry control officer of his findings.
Right, okay, right hand search in there, and get into the stairs. Okay, keep going round, find a door, you go and right in space. So we've got about like a few metres round, yeah, and that's where we stop searching. Make sure we know exactly what we're doing. Okay, when you get to the top of the stairs, yeah, that needs searching. We've done part, say, about 4 or 5 metres in, bang down.
The third team is deployed. The first of the casualties is rescued.
Phil, we need a hand.
And the second crew is debriefed.
Followed the voice.
Went to the left hand search. Have you cleared any rooms on the way?
No, it's all just one room.
Air cylinders are changed and the crew re-enters for a second time. The third team takes a breather.
Fine, anything? Right.
The instructors discuss the exercise progress. And the last casualties are removed. The crew now enters by another access point and finally extinguishes all the fire. We are now at the end of the recruits' 14 weeks training. They've sat their exams and most have passed. This is pass-out day, and the recruits' families and friends have gathered to watch their display, along with the VIPs and guests.
Course 397, ready for your inspection, sir.
The parade is inspected by the senior officers from Surrey Fire and Rescue Service, along with senior officers from the other county fire brigades whose recruits have been trained at Ray Park.
From Dorset Fire and Rescue Service, Senior Divisional Officer Colin Lang, who is the Training and Development Officer. From Surrey Fire and Rescue Service, the Deputy County Fire Officer Stephen Myers, Assistant Chief Officer Ray Smith, responsible for fire safety and training, Division Officer Cliff Sear, the Brigade Training and Development Officer, and Assistant Division Officer Gibb, the Training Manager at the Ray Park Centre. Members of the recruits course Surrey 1997 are from Surrey Fire and Rescue Service, Dorset Fire and Rescue Service, and the Midland West Wales Fire Brigade. Rescue Service is split into 2 distinct phases. The first of these phases introduces the recruit firefighter to the following: the basic skills required for firefighter and the use of firefighting equipment, such as depots, branches and lines. This is followed by three split modules. The emphasis during 7 days is on the encouragement of initiative and responsibility.
Permission to carry on, sir. Carry on, sir. Thank you, sir. Carry on, Mr. Cook.
Right turn. Right left, double mark.
The recruits stage a series of practical demonstrations for their guests. The first is a foam drill. 2 cars have collided and are on fire.
On your right hand side, under the command of Sub-Officer Halls, next year 1, which is being crewed by firefighters Purdy, Reed, Winborn and Gilbert of Red Squad. The 2 foam branches in use can each supply up to 500 gallons or 2,250 litres of finished foam per minute, totaling 1,000 gallons or approximately 4,500 litres of foam. The aim of the exercise is to get sufficient quantities of foam onto the fire as quickly as possible. As did before, you will see that the branches are not directed onto the burning oil until they are in fact producing fire.
The equipment is made up and returned to the appliances. A road traffic accident now takes place. The recruits show how a casualty is removed from a crashed car.
On your left you have Sierra 2 under the command of Sub-Officer Watts, crewed by firefighters of Blue Squad. Working as a team not only with each other but also with members of other emergency services, which is stabilised whilst a delicate process of extrication is carried out.
The roof is removed using the jaws of life and an air-operated saw.
It is this combined approach that gives the casualty the greatest The crews can be seen using an air-operated saw and hydraulically powered cutters, otherwise known. The removal of the roof facilitates unrestricted access to the casualty. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as can be seen, all gear is made up as quickly as possible, thus ensuring that these appliances will be available should another emergency arise.
fire situation now develops in the Ray Park apartments.
0102 receive mobile, over.
Two rescues are made, one using the 135 metre ladder and the other with the 9 metre ladder.
Under us! Under us! Hold down! Stand! Stand! Heel down! Press on the run! On the run!
Covering jets are got to work and water supply is laid out.
Cover up!
A carry-down rescue is made using the 135 metre ladder.
Stated that person. The person being carried down the ladder at the moment is an instructor at the Reigate Park Centre.
And a walk-down rescue via the 9 metre ladder as well.
So, one of the first items of equipment to be returned to the advance is
Set still on the hydrant. Don't make up the hydrant.
The fires are soon extinguished and all equipment is returned to the appliances.
Ladder secure!
rolled and replaced on the commands.
The appliances are soon ready for redeployment into the last demonstration. This one demonstrates how much water can be speedily deployed from 3 fire appliances.
Permission to carry on, sir? Thank you, sir. Carry on, Mr. Cook.
Turn to the right tile. Right, turn! One left, double back.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this speaks to the practical element of the display.
During the interlude, a fire safety demonstration is given. Fireman Sam hands out sweets, whilst volunteers are used to put out a fat pan fire.
Get out of the kitchen, shut the door, go in the phone, fire brigade, hold DT towel over. Round of applause there, superb. Right, hang on, but you have to... And fold it over. Here we go. Superb. I've got a little tuck as well. A little tuck as well. Okay, done that. And you've now gone to phone the fire brigade, haven't you? You will...
It concludes with the demonstration of what can happen when water is applied to a fat pan which is on fire.
Shredded hair that behaves exactly the same way as your or our hair would. It immediately boils, throws the oil up. Remember, that oil is always at 400 degrees centigrade or thereabouts. Up it goes.
The recruits then re-emerge for the presentation ceremony, where they're awarded with their certificate of training by the County Deputy Chief Fire Officer. Premier Award of the Silver Axe goes to the best recruit on the course.
And I'm pleased to say that the Senior Award for course 397 goes to Firefighter Winborn to the Surrey Fire and Rescue Service.
I'm sure before I start, you'd all like to join me in applauding the crew here today for what's been a truly memorable and professional performance in the drill safety performance. So well done and welcome to the service. You're entering what I would call the dawn of your careers. I hope you've all chosen wisely. I certainly have enjoyed my 27 years in the service, as I'm sure my colleagues have. The future of the service is in your hands. The older people like me will be retiring soon, and I'm sure you have already heard about all the reviews, all the things that are going on in the service. And I feel confident that having seen that display this afternoon, that we can hand over the service safely into your hands for the future. Let me finish by saying well done, and I'm sure all of us here would wish you a successful and enjoyable career in the fire service. Thank you.
And so, congratulations go to the recruits as they complete their initial training course in firemanship at the Reigate Park Centre.